Okay. Um, let's go around and introduce ourselves, starting with the birthday boy.
Christina, it's your birthday?
I
Yeah.
said, I said boy.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. It's
Silly
me.
boy.
It's
I'm
my
a
birthday.
tabaxi. I'm mainly an artificer now, but I guess still technically a ranger. Got a cool ice bow last week. Shoots icy, cold. Also got a steel defender that Jessica forgot about, and a homunculus servant that's a pretty bird made out of a diamond that I should probably sell, but instead I'm going to use the diamond to make a homunculus, of course. Um,
It's the correct
yeah,
response.
that's me.
Okay, and let's do Tommy.
I'm Tommy. I am an elf monk. I just got to learn how to kick faster. And my baby Minnick is no longer just a bow tie.
Correct.
That's been chilling out for about 7 episodes.
What? Didn't forget I gave you that.
It's true.
And Roki. What are you?
Rocky, tiefling sorcerer with wild magic and a new baby unicorn. What did I get? I'm reading your document. Little flame enhancement. Aha!
You extra spicy with your
Extra
flame.
spicy on all my flame stuff, which is my main stuff.
Just scared Queso. He did not like the way you said that. He leapt off my lap and jumped and left.
It's gonna light me on fire.
Apparently, he believes that. Okay, so last week, I'm just gonna give like a really, really, really basic summary because there was a lot of in-depth little bits of lore that you guys all have now, but that in the grand scheme of things are not super vital. So basically, you guys woke up after your nightmares where you were rescued by this golden glow to find Pelora over the body of Ioun. Pelora was slightly different than she was from the first time you guys met her. Instead of being kind of two very different forms, she was kind of a molded version between the two. And Ioun was unconscious from this explosion of power that she used to kill Rhea. And that knocked you guys unconscious and, in fact, leveled you up. And gave you some extra spices. Laura rewarded you with cool stuff that will, I'm sure, come into play in battles in the future. And then you all set about trying to figure out who may have been behind who Rhea would be working for in creating this cult that corrupted Pelora. You guys gave it some solid thought. You landed on potentially Tiamat or Avandra, the sisters of Pelora and Ioun. And that is when a member of Tomlinson's monastery showed up, Jerry, to kind of bring you guys into the fold, in that the monastery has actually been working for Tiamat this whole time. She founded it in order to figure out what is going on with the goddesses in the realm. This was shortly after the goddess Ioun disappeared at the end of the 40 Years' War. And basically, they've been working to figure out who's behind it. They figured out recently that it was, in fact, Avandra, trying to restart another war so that she could gain power. And she was hoping to do this by corrupting her sisters, causing them to essentially fight, leading to their backlog from their followers. And he appears to be increasing in power, and they don't know how. So they came to you guys. So Jerry approached you guys because you have the blessing of two goddesses now that are kind of your fans, and so
We're pretty popular.
he thought maybe you guys would be the ones that can help them to figure out how to defeat Avandra potentially, or at least determine how she is becoming so powerful. And maybe find out where Tiamat went because she just disappeared recently too. After being like, "Oh man, there's this item that could potentially that our parents made that could potentially fuck me up," and then she disappeared. Um, so you guys are currently in a rowboat rowing from the cult island, where you guys actually freed the cultists. They were able to just kind of go on their merry way. Um, and you guys are currently in a rowboat heading towards the shore of Vilfea, a place you have not been since Tommy murdered Dude Spice. So that's where we're at. And got a bounty out on her head. It's fine. And Roki, you haven't been here since you were like 3. So
Excellent. So I
Yep.
have no memory.
you have absolutely no memories. Correct.
0.
And that's where we pick up. What you guys want to do?
Well,
You're in a rowboat.
We're in a rowboat. We should row so we don't sit still. Where are we gonna row to?
Your Jerry has told you guys of a location of one of the monastery safe houses where his boss is residing currently and is kind of guiding you guys that way as you row.
fun.
Do you guys talk about anything while you're riding, or do you want to just fast travel?
I'm just tinkering.
Happy birthday, Blizzard Claw.
Happy birthday, Blizzard
What are you,
Claw.
100?
Oh my god.
No.
How do cat ages work?
Yeah, how old do cats get?
I mean, it's the lore. It's the same as humans. So what was Blizzard? I don't know. He's probably 25 now.
I was gonna say, I think you said you were like 25.
Yeah.
I'm older than you, Blizzard?
No, Tommy.
Wow.
That's all I got.
Wait, can I ask Jerry how many people are in Vilfea?
Oh, Jerry's here. We can talk to Jerry.
What was this voice? Was this his voice? This sounds.
Sure.
And we're gonna go with this.
Voices change from episode to episode.
Do you mean like people on our side, like monastery people, or like?
Like I wasn't the only one over there?
No, not at all. We have safe houses across all of the continents.
I never found one.
Correct.
Must be very safe.
Yeah.
Child couldn't find them.
Wow, it's so safe. Even I couldn't find it.
Yup, that's true.
Okay. Sweet.
He just kind of like.
Who's the boss? Would I know who the boss is?
I did write this down.
You definitely would have met her. Do you remember Hari? She's the special one.
And he like winks at you.
I don't know. You guys called me the special one quite often.
Oh, no.
Just roll me because this would have been. Oh no, yeah, just roll me a history check to see how much you remember because this would have been a while ago.
Oh, I got a 7, so I'm probably gonna be like an 8.
I think with an 8, you would still remember that Ihari was a changeling.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not that special.
I mean,
She's pretty special.
yes, correct.
So, wait, the place we're going to, the monastery? Where are we going?
Like a safe house.
The safe house?
Owned by the monastery.
We need to be safe because we're being hunted.
I mean, yes and no. Yes, in that you probably are being hunted because you did just kill Avandra's like second in command.
Yeah,
but also like you need to be safe.
I also have a bounty in Vilfaya.
Same as
And
Blizzard, actually.
Yeah, I
Yes.
gotta. We have bounties. It's normal.
so I'm the only legal citizen here.
Correct.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow.
But given your use of magic and the fact that you are not wearing a sigil from the school, you're probably pretty illegal too. So
Yeah, no, I was not great at school. Didn't do it.
yeah, that tracks. That tracks.
I wasn't good in school either, don't worry.
Oh, no.
And look at me. One of the
Um,
eyes just slowly drifts.
Okay, got it. Thank God. Why is Jerry coming with us to save us?
Because he works for the monastery, so he's showing you where it is. Y'all
Yeah.
don't know where it is.
Knowing us, and then he's gonna leave.
You'll see. I mean, we'll find out.
Okay.
He's gonna bring us to the mob boss.
She winked. She winked.
Clearly, he's evil.
This is
Clearly.
how we die.
Yep.
Yep,
This is
TPK time. Actually, he's a dragon in disguise. Everybody, an ancient dragon. Everybody, roll initiative.
He tips the boat over, and we can't swim
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
because we have a child, a cat, and a fire person. We're all dead.
Correct.
Gonna make it.
Surprise.
It's fine.
Happy birthday, Davis. You're dead.
Thank you.
Okay. So you guys row for a little bit, and you make it to this small little town just off or just south of the island of Brashar. It's a little fishing village. It seems like they collect a lot of the seafood that is distributed throughout Vilfea. And Jerry kind of takes you to the edge of the town. And there's this like small kind of disheveled looking dock that actually looks really, really rickety, and it like creaks as you guys step out, and like a board just falls off. But you manage to make your way there, and after getting off the boat and crossing the dock, you guys walk for a little ways into just like a wooded area. It's not super dense forest like it was in the Liverden Wilds. This is just kind of like a copse of trees. And in front of you appears this small little it looks like a small shrine, and it's as you walk up, you realize it's a shrine to Tiamat herself, actually. And as you walk inside, there are 5 sconces on the back wall, each depicting a different major export in Vilfea: grain, fish, cattle, and silk. Jerry walks up and kind of like smirks at you guys and winks, and then lights the fish and silk sconces, and then places a golden coin in the hands of a small statue of the goddess that is sitting on the shrine. And yes.
You said there are 5 sconces, but you only named 4 things.
Fuck, did I? I meant 4.
Grain, fish, cattle, and silk.
Yep, I
Which I
meant.
wrote.
I don't know what I wrote that. Thank you for catching that.
And there was a 5th sconce that just looks pretty.
There was a 5th sconce that was
crap.
beautiful. Surprise.
Decoy sconce.
Surprise sconce. That's what I do. And yeah, so there's like a little plinth with a statue of Tiamat on it, and as he places a golden coin into her hand, it rolls down. It's think of like those like old penny. You guys know, you two know what I'm talking about. Like penny dispenser, you like put it in the hand and then it like releases it and it goes down to like a little thing. Yeah. So that's basically what happens. Is she like releases this gold coin, and she goes down and then tips it backwards, and it disappears into a hole in her chest, and then you hear and a door in the floor appears.
I hate to access this place.
And Jerry just kind of
It's like a Chuck E. Cheese.
Do we trust Jerry? Do we
I-
know Jerry?
I like
Tommy
it.
knows Jerry.
Tommy knows Jerry. They're best.
Tommy's a child. Do we
Jerry-
trust Tommy?
Jerry's my mentor.
Oh, God.
Tom and Jerry.
Oh, hey.
That's a good
So we're
reference.
just walking into the floor then?
Yep, let's go.
I've already jumped in.
I'm not
Gone.
going first. Okay.
So as you travel down, the door actually closes behind you, but there are sconces lining the wall that light up as you come through.
Fair.
And then you reach the base of the stairs, and there's just a lit hallway. And you do see a couple of people kind of out and about. There's not very many. They're all dressed in the same kind of gray robes as Jerry, and they all have the little symbol of Tiamat, which I don't remember what I said her symbol was.
Uh,
I was just browsing the text.
I don't recall. But it's a little symbol. I'll make it up another day. I definitely remember the one for Ioun and the one for Changelings, but I don't recall the one for Tiamat, so it's fine. But they have a little symbol on their clothes, and they all kind of wave amicably at Jerry, and then like kind of pause for a minute and like squint and look at Tommy, and then you guys just hear whispering of like, Tommy? Thompson is back? When did she what did she find out? Why is she here? And you just hear like this like kind of like
I
whispered
wave.
conversation as you go, and they all kind of just like sort of wave back. And Gary literally just ignores them all, just kind of like, let's go, and leads you further into this small stronghold. There's a couple of doors that you pass, but nothing like super noticeable. It seems like probably like dining and living quarters, maybe a practice room. Oh, sorry. Supplies, that kind of thing. And then there is just a big door that's labeled war room.
So,
So this seems like maybe it's an important area. So Jerry stops and straightens his robes, and then he knocks on the door. And then he turns to Tommy. He's like, yeah, so Hari's in here. She's kind of the head of the operations over here in Vilfea. She's the one who's really, made it possible for us to do everything, yeah. So she hasn't changed much though, since you last saw her. I mean, changed much. Wink.
That's
he
racist.
Is it though?
Species against changelings?
No, definitely not. You guys hear enter, and you guys push through the door and step inside. In front of you is a large room. There are maps and diagrams with writing just littering the walls everywhere. And on like your first once over, it seems just like, oh my god, this is intensely chaotic. How are they even figuring anything out here? But then you can kind of see like a certain organization and rationality to it the more you stare at it. And Tommy, you pick up on it for sure, just because you know these people and you kind of know how they think more, and so you're able to kind of follow what's going on. And standing behind a large table is a woman with dark hair and two different color eyes. However, the most striking thing about her is the birthmark covering a portion of her face. It's unique and yet familiar, specifically to Tommy and Blizzard, in that it is 4 interlocking circles. And you would have remembered this from your previous companion. Roki, you probably would not know what this is or what this means, but
Who
The
wants
god
to
symbol?
no. So this is the symbol of the changelings. All changeling, it's like a birthmark that
Who's a
changelings are
changeling?
born with.
Shapeshifter.
Yeah, they're like
Exactly. I was like, all right.
yeah. And obviously, yeah, Tommy, you would know it. Talked about that. And as you all kind of continue to take in the scene in front of you, you roll me insight checks. Let's do some dice rolling. This is D&D. It's not just me.
What were we doing? Investigation?
Insight.
Oh, wait, did we get like a quest thing to heal me?
Yes, you guys are all healed.
13 is mine.
Okay.
14.
Okay.
Nope, 13.
Ooh,
Okay.
23.
Okay. So Tommy and Blizzard, she seems maybe a little tired, you know. But Roki, you pick up on like the little subtleties, the like dropped shoulders, the deep bags under her eyes, and just like this feeling, this aura about her that just says I'm exhausted and I need to pass out. And she just like looks super exhausted, and Jerry just kind of like and then like points to his face, demonstrating like where the birthmark is on her face, and she just like kind of looks confused, and then she flushes, and then you guys see her skin slowly change to hide the mark again, um, and she looks to you all and is like, I apologize. It's been a long couple of weeks. What can I do for you? Who are you? Mary, what is this?
I'm
I'm
an
Tommy.
adventurer.
I know who you are, like the other two.
This is Blizzard, and this is Roki. Roki's the gardener, and I guess Blizzard's my guardian, technically now.
Technically, I'm, yeah, the legal guardian.
Hold on. So, Tommy, we sent you out to get intel on Vilfea and to return and to communicate with us regularly, and we haven't heard from you in a very long time. So
I sent a pigeon.
where did you get the pigeon that you sent?
It was just very nice and hanging out with the cows.
A wild pigeon.
It was a wild pigeon.
It was a wild. Okay,
But I'm
see.
very fast that I caught it.
That tracks.
Okay. Yep, that makes sense. Why we have not heard correspondence. You didn't answer your speaking stone at all.
I look at it and I'm like, I thought this was like a walkie-talkie. It saves things.
Yes. And she like holds it, and there's like a little glowing circle that you can like press a couple of times, and then it's like voicemail initiated, and then 63 voicemails.
Oh. Well, I can tell you that the farmers in the south may not have working equipment right now.
Okay. Okay.
At
I
least
mean,
the ones with like machinery.
yes, the
Also, I've met two gods.
so the farmers don't have equipment, and you've met two gods was the afterthought.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just happened, that's why.
I see. So I mean, Jerry's been keeping us updated a little bit since he found you, but I didn't realize you had two god companions. I just knew of the one. So, what's happening?
Craziness.
Well, he said.
That's not super specific, as you can tell, and she kind of like gestures to all of the notes, and she's just
We explain everything to her. Do we trust her?
It's up to you guys. I mean, what do you want to say?
Well,
Suspicious.
Am I smart enough to explain that
Yeah.
kind of stuff?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I mean, I would probably tell her everything. She's like kind of my boss too. So
Fair.
Kind of. And
I
so
really downplay the god thing, but I emphasize that I killed a duke.
okay, and Jerry kind of like chimes in a little bit more with what he knows from what he's followed you guys just over your last basically adventure arc. Sorry, I'm just gonna yawn 1,000 times tonight. And after your story is completed, she just kind of closes her eyes and is like, okay, cool. So, I see Jerry brought you here for a good reason then. Obviously, you guys have some sort of... You're involved in this very closely. You're connected to these goddesses.
I guess.
Yeah. You could say that.
You literally have been blessed by 2 of them, so.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, what's a blessing though? Am I right? Like,
Look at
Yeah.
my tattoo glows.
That is lovely. That is lovely. That's an amazing feat. So
Wait, can I? Sorry, this is gonna be a real off tangent, but do we still have that collar that changes
yes,
what's
we
his
do.
face
yes, you
into
do.
like a real
Just like
what
the
is it
most
called? Uncanny
disgusting
Valley.
creature.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
uncanny
go
valley.
and look what people can make now, and I snap it around his neck, and he turns into like a person but in human skin.
Correct. And she just kind of her eyes widen a little bit, and she's like, "Oh, so they've figured out how to adapt spells into items now, huh?"
Yeah, I guess. I take off the collar and then I put on this fedora that I remember I have, and that also makes me look like a human.
Correct. And this one is a little bit more normal of a.
And then I flip that off and put the collar back on and be like, it's basically the same thing.
Except for this one has a 10% chance of me exploding.
Putting it on twice almost killed me now.
Actually, yeah, no, I do have to roll to see if it explodes.
Oh, yeah.
It only explodes on a nat 1, so that was a 4. It was close.
It is close.
That's not a 10% chance. That's
That's
a
a
5%
1%.
chance.
That's true. That's true.
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Math.
So, I guess, has Jerry updated you with everything we know? I assume, and he just kind of like shrugs, like, mostly. I think I got most of it. They know Avandra's behind it. They know Tiamat's missing again, and they know Avandra's got some sort of power amplifier, and that's the gist, right? And she's just
We
like,
killed a
"Yes."
demon thing.
Yeah, we kill stuff. All
Oh,
the time.
oh, you managed to kill Rhea. That's impressive. She was
She
one of
sucks.
Avandra's most intense creations.
Yeah,
One of the first things she was able to do with her increased power that we can, at least that we can tell.
And she was super rude.
Sh
Not a
I
real people
mean,
person.
literally was raised from like, the equivalent of hell. So,
Well, you can still give it to me.
Yeah,
and
I
she
mean,
just kind of looks at you, realizing you're a tiefling, and is like, that's correct.
Oh, sorry.
You're like also technically descended from hell.
And I'm a charming individual.
I just like to
I
burn
point
things.
at her and I'm like, "You're being racist now."
I'm sorry. That was unintentional. Um, so, I guess we have. Jerry didn't know all of the details that we have collected recently. He's been gone following you all for quite a while, and I haven't been able to update him fully. But we do have a few leads potentially that you can follow. It'll kind of depend on what I'm going to instill some trust in you. I'm really hoping it's not unfounded trust. Given your obvious experience and your skills, they may be things that you can handle that we cannot quite handle ourselves at the moment, for we are kind of spread thin trying to figure all of these things out. So, there are a couple of options. We basically have information on some of Avandra's strongholds. We have 3 locations, and we don't know the details of what is at each location, but or at least for sure. But we have general ideas. There is the city. I believe you may know actually if you were at Dirtyard. It's called Potfar.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
I'll wait for a minute.
While we're waiting, other items I remember that we have that I wrote down. Tommy has the cloak that can make like a shadow clone that causes disadvantage on attackers, whatever that was called.
It's like the mirror image one.
Yeah, mirror. I think it was cloak of mirror image. Christine, you have some really cool glasses that are good for looking far.
I forgot about my glasses.
Forgot about those. We also have a dog a day calendar. Forgot about that. And then somebody got like some of those crappy plastic like frat boy glasses, sunglasses. Yep.
Everybody has a set of those, I believe.
But as I was editing, I found items that I forgot we had.
Amazing. Yeah, I give you guys a lot of shit that you just don't use.
I forget about it.
Hauling it
But
around.
we used the grenades.
You did use the grenades, and your bag of holding is full of stuff.
Yep.
But not
why we
stuff
have
We
it.
don't
you use.
remember.
Or remember that you have. So, yes. So one of the cities is Potfar. It's located on the edge of Rimpool Bay. And then another is the city of Bursor. It's on the western side of the Glacian River, kind of by the Jade Lagoon, near essentially the castle and of the Emperor. And then there's Grimout, which is kind of in the center of Belphaya. Now, these are the three different places, and there's essentially three different things that could be at each one of them. I don't know which is where is the problem. So there's one of them will be the location to access Avandra's realm. Now, we have leads on where the flute is that will gain. That was a flute, right?
Yes.
That will give you access to the realm. Supposedly, one of our safe houses in the south actually has it. So that's good news. So there's a potential to get into Avandra's realm. There's a potential to find her power amplifier. And then, of course, we've been following leads trying to find Tiamat as well, and we believe she's at potentially at one of these locations. But we don't know what thing is at which location is the issue. So I guess it would kind of be up to you to decide. I can give you more information on the cities themselves if you want to determine which one you would like to assess. But
well,
What's spark notes on each one?
Spark notes, I can provide that. Potfar is the city on the edge of Rimpool Bay. It's home to this. I'm just gonna say this. I'm not gonna do this.
Drop the accent.
Drop the accent. Okay. It's home to the biggest docking section in the world. Though it is still relatively small, shipping is not a really widely used transportation method because this, as far as we know, are the only two continents in the area. However, recently, in the last probably 2 years or so, exports to Avela have decreased, which was the primary exportation location, and instead money is being pooled into basically finding out if there are other lands in this world, and trying to discover if there are like islands or different continents. I just lost the word for continent, even though I said it 2 minutes ago.
Perfect.
It's fine. In the area. So there's that one. And then Bursor is the city located on the western side of the Glacian River, just south of the Jade Lagoon. It is the only city within 1,000 miles of the Jade Lagoon in pretty much any direction. The Jade Lagoon is the location of the island where the Emperor resides. It's basically the way stop for anyone heading to the palace of the Emperor, so there's a lot of wealthy and influential people that come in and out of that city, and it has become a hotspot for trading of information and entertainment of both the savory and not so savory kinds.
And then there's Grimhout, which is the city that's located in the center of Vilfea. This is the way station for pretty much all travel on the continent, and as such, there are people from literally everywhere coming through here each day. The population of the city is ever changing, and there are a very few permanent residents. It's mostly just people on their way to other places. And there is a huge market scene. It also happens to be home of the Magic Academy of Vilfea, where all magic users are trained and
Stop.
or potentially just certified, because you don't necessarily have to go through training as long as you follow their certification program. And in turn, it is the home to the largest font of knowledge of magic and pre-war era relics and history. So those are the three potential locations for either Avandra's realm entrance, her power amplifier, or potentially where Tiamat is being held.
Tiamat's being held in the dock. At the place with the river is where the portal's gonna be, and yeah, and then at where the other place is, that's where the flute is. That's my guess now.
Let's go with Blizzard's instincts.
All right, I guess we're. What do you want to look for, though?
That's a great
So
question.
you're either going to try to find Avandra's realm, which you will be able to pick up the flute from one of the safe houses to get access to her realm, or her power amplifier, or Tiamat, potentially. The three things you're trying to find.
I would think the power amplifier should be something that should be taken out.
Top notch.
It's-
Where was that one, Davis? In your
I already forgot. I'm thinking. Oh wait, no, that would be the one that's near the jade thing. Is my guess, because that's where
Busar.
the massive
Busor.
amount of entertainment district would
What
be
is
my
it?
guess, or that could be where the other god is
Do you hear
being held.
That's fair. Entertainment district sounds like a blast.
It does, but where were you kicked out of?
Blizzard
Yeah.
was actually kicked out of the capital, so Saples.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's like the closest we would be to the capital.
Technically,
Oh no,
actually,
because the king in the capital. God, that's so annoying.
I know there's king
Not like
in the
not
capital
you,
and
but
the
like
emperor. I know. It's not clear, super clear. I should have made
No,
it
it's
a
not-
little bit easier.
no, it's okay. It's like the queen lives at the palace, but they do everything on that like one street that V blew up in V for Vendetta.
Yes.
Yes, correct.
So, entertainment or docks? That's my vote.
I also think the entertainment would be the most like amplifying for luck or something, right?
Like there could be something there that's helping boost, because there's already going to be a lot of luck, entertainment, music.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm on that.
Let's get rolling.
Let's go. Busor.
Burstor.
Bursor.
It's Bursor if you're taking notes. You
I
want
wrote-
that shit.
I wrote Bur as in B, like I'm cold, and then sore.
That works. Close enough.
It's basically the same.
Okay, so do you guys want to just like leave right now? Because it's about the middle of the day, so you'd have to. It's gonna take a little bit of travel because you guys are still, you're south where you need to be.
Yeah, let's leave in the middle of the day. Why not?
Why not?
Unless there's any objections.
No.
No, you guys are good. But before you leave, Ihari kind of grabs Tommy and is like, okay, so I'm going to give you a new speaking stone. This one connects directly to me and only me.
So this one is a walkie-talkie.
Essentially, yes, this is a walkie-talkie. There is one button. You just click it, and then you talk into it, and I will hopefully respond. I likely will, because it is one set on emergencies only. But if you have any
information that comes up that you think needs to be passed on, or if you think you need help and we can get in some extra support for you, feel free to use this. And essentially, if you like guys are in battle and you think you're gonna fucking die, this is like your like oh my god fuck button, and it will summon them. It will take them a few rounds to get there, but it's it's the oh
So
my
we know
god fuck we're gonna die button essentially.
So I can't just call you.
I mean, yes,
Yes.
you can technically just call me, but preferably it is with actual information.
Okay.
And she turns to Blizzard and is like, "Can you ensure that she knows what actual information is?"
Yes, it's
I was
taken
gonna tell her
care
about
of.
all the like movies. That was
Exactly.
the information I'm thinking about.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
what
We
she was
never
doing.
can listen to you.
Yeah, you give a call. It's like, oh man, I heard this really cool song. Like, did you know that they have cool bands over here? Have you ever heard of? Have you ever heard of rock and roll?
Look at how many clothes there are. Look at this one. This one could probably fit you. Oh, you can't see it. I'm holding it too. Here, let me put you in it. Put the
Holding
speaking
it
stone
up.
inside of it. How does it fit?
Amazing. High quality.
I love it.
Okay. So, you guys begin heading off. I have one more question. Do you guys want to travel by main roads, or do you want to travel or like disguise yourself and travel along main roads, or do you want to sneaky sneak around not on main roads?
Sneaky sneak is my vote.
I think sneaky sneak would be less exhausting.
Yes.
Alright.
Though I'm still gonna wear my cool hat because I know that I have it.
I'm a good sneaker.
Can I try on the collar? What would happen if I put the collar on?
Yeah, I mean you can put the collar on. Hold on. Okay, it doesn't explode. And you turn into like a very greasy version of you. So like you're not actually bald. Because the reason Blizzard went bald is because he is covered in hair everywhere and the thing couldn't read it. But you have just like the greasiest hair. Your ears do round out, but they become extra small. It's like weird how small your ears are. And your face just like completely changes shape and becomes very round and wet.
Wow.
You're welcome for that visual.
That machine was not made properly. That's all I'm gonna say.
It was
Why
not
was it like
made
that?
to make you attractive.
Every time I talk, you can see like spittle like flying.
It's like when I talk, because when I talk, I spit a lot because I'm expressive and I have a lot of saliva.
Ew.
It's disgusting.
I'm gonna
No
vote
one's gonna be around me. Peso, what did we talk about? He's about to get yeeted.
Oh,
Sir, I love you.
Don't eat the kitty.
Too late.
he doesn't understand.
He doesn't, but also he knows better. Okay, so you guys
You say about the cat that fell in like 3 times into your
twice into the axolotl tank.
Yeah.
He has not climbed up there recently. I'm hoping he's learned from the second time falling in that it's a bad idea. He's going to try to climb up to the food shelf again. You motherfucker. I'm sorry. They keep destroying shit and stealing all of their food, and then I have to buy more cat food, and it's really
Hilarious.
so. You guys begin heading off the road. Jerry kind of tells you how to get there, and he's like, I mean, he's willing to come along if you want him, but if you don't want him to come along and you guys want to just be yourselves, we can do that as well. I was going to leave that fully up to you guys.
I mean, is Jerry gonna be another Ferdy?
AKA useless.
Yeah, it's the only question.
Potentially, you don't really know.
Hey, Tommy,
Is
how
he-
useful is Jerry?
I mean, it's up to you guys. He seems like just a typical monk, so nothing
This-
special.
Seems like her is.
Insight check. This is D&D. I gotta make you roll dice every now and again.
14.
Deacon, stop.
Seems like, or like actually is. He's just like a super chill monk.
Okay, I vote.
What was your vote for?
Okay.
Sorry.
So it's the OG crew
Yay!
that heads out. And you guys, can I get stealth rolls from all of you, please? It's gonna be about 3 days of travel to get there. Well, yeah, about 3 days of travel to get there.
16.
13.
Okay.
Oh, my stealth was better. Oh, my deception.
I can't see my stealth. Oh, there it is. 24.
24. Okay. So Tommy is just like it was a group check and 2 of you passed, so you're good. So you guys are able to stealthily make your way around the are avoiding all of the main roads, avoiding groups of guards that traipse them, and all of the like farmers and local manor owners and small nobility as you make your way towards the city. And then can I have one of you roll me a d4, please?
I got it.
Doesn't matter who.
1.
1. Okay. You guys, on the first day, as you're making your way through, you guys are sneaking along, and hold on, I need to pull up some things.
Oh god.
What have I done?
No, I just need to see what certain things. Yeah, no, okay, you good, you good. Can you all roll me perception checks as you make your way through? There's like another copse of trees on the way. This area is a little bit more wooded, and there seems to be signs of potentially movement.
10.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
With that dirty 20, Tommy, you are able to zero in that there are definitely signs of life in this area, and not just like a natural kind of like wildlife. This seems to be like humans are in this area, and you would know that just based on like the locale. This is not like, it's not the place of a major city. It's not the site of a farm. It's not like, it's like way off the road, and there's no like road leading here, so it's obviously some sort of like encampment of some kind. You guys are free to do what you would like from there.
We sneak up on whoever it is.
Yeah, you guys can sneak up. I'm gonna need another set of stealth checks.
If everyone agrees, we should do that.
I'm
I
sneaking.
agree. Yeah, 19.
10.
What was 26. Math is hard.
Enough of you pass the group stealth check that like Blizzard, you like see Roki like about to step on this like giant stick that would make just the loudest cracking noise, and you're able to be like, hold up, and like direct her around it, so you guys are able to sneak your way closer and closer to this group. And in front of you, you see a small camp. There's a couple of large tents with like camouflage canopies. They're kind of like, it's almost like they sewed a bunch of leaves to it to kind of give it this like blending in kind of look. And you see just 2 people sitting by a fire, and one of them keeps like snapping their finger, and it makes the fire like every time they snap their finger.
Can I make a check to see if I see a sigil, the magic sigil on them?
Yeah.
That'd be perception, like.
Investigation, because you're looking for something specific.
Oh, I'm stupid though. 14.
Even or with a 14, you don't see any specific symbols.
Okay, so they're not with the government, supposedly. Are they saying anything? Can we like hear them talking at all?
Give me a perception check for that.
18 plus
15.
24.
Okay, so you're able to like sneak in relatively close with that high stealth check and that high perception, and you're able to see or hear them, kind of just. It sounds like they're having just a general conversation, like, talking about life in general, like what they had for dinner. I would do it, but obviously making two NPCs talk to each other is not the most entertaining.
That is fair. That is fair.
Maybe we should just leave them be.
Yeah, it's up to you guys.
It's a good point.
We can sneak on around them.
Last question. Those bounty hunters we ran into, but like escaped on the main road to Sokos. Did they have anything like these people? Like, do they have anything in common like these people?
Give me a history check.
All of us?
Another 14.
Another 14. You don't see anything. That
They might just be
connects.
hunters.
Well, we can just sneak. I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
just go
clearly using
around.
magic.
They can get their entertainment eventually when they make it to town.
That's true. That's true.
We should go around.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need one more set of stealth.
Oh, this is a big one.
14. 21.
27.
Okay.
Sweet.
One was that?
Stealth.
Stealth.
6.
6. Okay.
Can I just pick Roki up?
Let me do I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna do the average roll. So it was a 21.
27.
6 and a 27.
18.
It's 18.
Yes.
Okay. So as you guys make your way around, someone just like straight up like runs into you. Like they were coming from another direction and they didn't see you, but you guys happened to be like right in the area where they were like walking through to get back to the camp, and they just like completely run into you, and then they like throw up their hands and are like, "Who are you?"
Who are you?
I asked you first.
I've got a dog that's robotic.
I see that, and that honestly is simultaneously awesome and terrifying.
Do you like my crystallized bird?
Even worse. Who are you and why are you here? How did you find us?
We're not looking for you. We wanted to leave you in peace and just go around.
We just were wandering.
I was just walking my unicorn.
Give me persuasion checks.
Persuasion?
Yes, please.
Can I do deception instead?
Yes, you can do. Yes, you would do deception because you were blatantly lying. The other two can do persuasion because they were actually telling the truth.
With my plus 0, I got a 3.
With my -1, I got a 10.
And then Roki, you successfully lie.
I got a +9 for lying, so.
Yeah. Okay. So he like kind of glares at the other two of you and is like, I don't think that to be the case. I believe you are here to get after us, but you're just walking your unicorn?
Yes, and I stroke frosting.
I mean, it's a lovely creature. It obviously needs to stretch its legs. And what kind of noise does this unicorn make? Because it is like short.
You
It
should
looks
make like goat noises.
like goat noises, so it's like,
Like a bleat.
and then it like
The
kind
sound
of.
Amanda Bynes makes.
I need to emphasize that this unicorn is like what someone who just okay, so somebody described a unicorn to someone else and then they drew it based on that description. That's what this
No
unicorn.
one drawing it was a child.
Correct. It is like it's a special friend. And just like obviously it needs a lot of exercise. Holy shit! Sorry. I thought my axolotl was about to jump out of her tank. She got really close to the top and was going very fast.
She just wants airtime.
Freedom!
It's not the time. Okay. So he's like suspiciously looking at Blizzard and Tommy, but like seems maybe okay with Roki. But his fingers are up and he's like, how about you come with me and we can have a conversation at the fire?
No.
No.
It's my bedtime.
We really,
We kind of got to get going.
really should keep watching the uniform.
Fate of the world.
How do I know you're not going to tell someone about us?
Oh, because I'm
Because we-
illegal.
You're wearing your fedora.
Oh.
Oh, but don't. Maybe don't take it off.
I'm just illegal. Nothing
Me too.
special about it.
So being illegal means that I should trust you and not that I should distrust you because you're illegal and more likely to turn me in for the bounty.
Right, because I'm not a bounty hunter.
Because if we turned ourselves in, we would be
Wait, there's
also
a bounty on
cops
you guys
because we're
too?
pretty.
Of course there's
Easy.
we are. I mean, no, there's not a bounty on us. We're completely innocent. We've never done anything. He like puts his hand.
Hedge user too.
Oh, you are. Interesting. Where did
And
you?
I've killed somebody.
I have a frozen bow.
Says
It seemed like he was about to say "so have I," and then he was like, thought better of it. Interesting. You've killed someone. That is, that doesn't make me trust you more. Honestly,
But that means we're not bounty hunters.
does it?
probably.
Most
I
likely.
can't even spell bounty.
Tommy doesn't even know how to read and write.
That doesn't make you.
Spell
That fundamentally does not make you not evil, because a lot of evil creatures can, not read and write, but still will eat you.
Look at this unicorn and tell me it can be anywhere aligned of neutral or evil. It has. Even though this creature has had a stroke, it is the most good.
Give me another persuasion check.
11.
He's like, I do agree that this creature is truly magnificent, but that is beside the point.
And look at my creature.
I don't know who
Can I
you
make-
are.
I'll make it another unicorn. Look, we have 2 now.
Your mimic turns into a miniature version. Do you place it on Frosting's head so that it's
Yes.
like a stacked
Yes.
high quality content? This is what I'm here for. This is why I gave you all of these adorable things. For moments like this, clearly. And he's like, I understand that, but I do not know you. I do not, in fact, trust you. And I believe you need to come to camp with me now.
I guess we'll just go.
And we can discuss this with my friends at hand.
At hand?
We're gonna try to kill us.
No, not unless you
You're gonna try to kill us?
deserve.
I make real big puppy dog eyes.
Inside checks.
Suki doesn't want us to die.
Look at Tommy. You couldn't kill Tommy.
Oh no, 6.
Nice.
So distracted by the
Yeah,
My
you-
life gets out for shit if someone else is.
You fucking don't know. You have no idea. You're like, he could be trying to kill us, or he could be offering us cupcakes. Like there's no way to tell.
Frosting an egg?
We gotta go with him because those cupcakes could be there.
With an 18, it seems like he's just really like paranoid and cautious. You're not getting this like aggressive vibe.
No murder vibe.
No, it
Oh,
sounds
that's
like a all about protection kind of thing.
Fair, you know.
Well, Roki said we should go, and I will follow Roki.
Yeah, I guess Roki's being the smart one here. So
Well, she is the best liar, so
that
she has
is
the best
true.
chance of getting us out of this as well.
That is also true.
And
Between
he,
our -1 and 0 charisma.
what? So he kind of nods to you on, is like, thank you. My name is Wilmer. It's pleasure to meet you. Come with me.
Was it Wilmertz or Wilmer?
Wilmert.
Wilmert.
Wilmert. My friends call me Will. It's often easier. Or Mert
Sorry.
again, but I prefer Will. Come with me and we will discuss with my friends here. And he leads you forward, and there's actually 3 at the fire now, and they all kind of stand up and like go to alert and like throw up their hands as you guys come up, and he just like, it's fine. These are potentially friendly. We're gonna suss them out.
Frosting's like, meh.
And this is their magnificent creature. Look at it; it's glorious.
You're out walking my uniform. Her name's Frosty. Meh.
They figured out that we were magic users, and that it's potentially not the most legal. So I
If you're
brought
instantly getting this magic on anyone you meet, it's kind of obvious that you're a magic user.
you know, you're right. I really should instead pull out a knife. That would be smarter. Thank you for the information. Actually, it's very
Yeah,
clever.
knives or guns or really anything else.
Yeah, no, you're quite smart. Where did you get? Where did you study? You said you didn't study magic.
She
No, I
studies
don't-
in the garden.
They see in the
Oh, you're a gardener.
Yes. Pretty
Is
much.
he roll insight on that? He believes you.
Okay.
Yeah, see, you don't use magic when you do these things because you just pull a dagger like this one and I throw it, and then it magically comes back to my hand. See, it's not magic.
Really, that is the case. Interesting. Well, might you allow my compatriot here to look into your mind just a little bit to determine your, shall we say, intentions with the information you have just gathered from us?
I don't
I
think
raise
you
my
want to look
hand.
into my mind.
Yes.
Can we do a team huddle before you do that?
I guess
Pretty
I will allow it.
We can just say no, right?
Numbered.
I think we can just say no, but they might try to attack us.
No, no,
Well,
we're doing it.
Here's the question, because I'm pretty dumb. Am I dumb enough to it just be like some crickets in an attic up there, or is it just like it's gonna be an open book?
Or is it dumb? Yeah, or is it dumb enough that
No.
literally everything floods out?
Yeah.
So, Roki would probably be able to get this on an Arcana check. So give me an Arcana check. Since you're a resident magic user.
I'm just a tinkerer.
10.
10. Cool.
Not great.
No, a 10 is enough to know that you think that they are likely to be casting the detect thoughts spell. And since they said just surface thoughts, it will literally be just the thoughts that you are having in this moment.
Oh. So we're fine. Don't think anything.
Don't think about the two gods that we're partnered with.
Yeah, don't think about the gods we're hiding.
Don't think about the fact that I think we all died a few days ago, and then we were just brought back to life.
No. Don't think about it. Never happened. We're good.
Do you consent?
Sure. Yeah, we do. Wait, what do we get out of this?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
We won't kill you?
Well, but that's kind of our bargaining chip.
We were gonna not kill you.
Well, this is interesting. I guess it would be a mutual trust, and if you needed some magical backup in the future, we may be able to arrange something.
Oh, that's cool. All right, we'll do that.
Okay. And he like gestures, and this thin female elf with long blonde hair, super pale, comes up and places her fingers on first Roki's temple, and then looks deeply into your eyes, and you feel this like light probing in your brain. And because you guys consented, I'm just gonna skip the rolls that you would normally have to make for a detect thought spell.
Ew, Roki, did you feel your brain being touched?
Yeah, I guess that's kind of weird. But basically, you feel like another presence, kind of like sensing your thoughts, and she just asks, "What are your intentions with the knowledge that we are magic users?"
Got none of them. No intentions.
No intentions. So she just gets like a bunch of blankness back in this kind of like, "I'm a magic user too, so it's fine" kind of vibe, and she lets go and just kind of steps back and nods. Sorry, Peso's doing weird things. He's like grabbing my arm with his little feet, and it's really cute, but also really annoying. He's a special boy. He doesn't know how to hold still ever. I mean, same. But then she steps up to Blizzard and puts her fingers on your temples and says the same thing. What are your intentions in regards to the knowledge that we are magic users?
Didn't really care that the magic users just don't want to get murdered.
She's like, that is wise. That is wise. We would have eviscerated you quickly. And then she walks up to Tommy and does the same thing. Fingers to your temples. What are your intentions in regards to the knowledge that we are magic users?
I wonder what movies are playing.
And she just steps back and is like, honestly, I don't know what this whole deal is, but she's not going to say anything. And she like turns to Will and is just like, I believe that their intentions are pure and that they are not going to immediately rat us out to the authorities. So at the very least, we will have time to escape this area quickly. And he just nods and is like, perfect. Just what I was hoping. So, now this is a little awkward. What are your names?
Oh, man. I'm Roki.
Blizzard.
Oh, we are saying our real name. I thought we were going to say fake names.
Oh, mine's fake. It's not the full one.
You can both fake it. I didn't think of that.
You couldn't tell them. See, they can't tell that I'm from a Tabaxi tribe. It's just Blizzard. There's no claw at the end of that.
I'm Jerry.
Hi.
Well, it is nice to make your all acquaintance. As I said, I am Wilmot, I think is what I said.
Will.
We don't remember. We didn't ask.
I don't recall. I said something.
You said
It
Wilmot.
was, I have Wilmer, but we can
Will
change
Mert.
it to Wilmot.
Oh, Wilmert. That's what it was. It was Wilmert. I was like, there's a T. We'll put a T in there. Wilmert. And then this is, of course, Willow. And the other two are mute. and haven't said a word since we met them, so we don't, in fact, know their names.
Sounds
Yes.
good.
But it is nice to meet your acquaintance.
Yup.
Yeah,
Oh,
you too.
I guess if you need magical assistance in the future, do you have a speaking stone? I can give you our contact information.
I have a speaking stone. I just got a new one.
Don't use the new one, Tommy. That one's for emergencies only.
Oh, okay.
Use the old one.
Yeah, here's the old one.
Yes,
There's a
you
lot
gave
of
me a
them.
whole one that there's like 67, or no, there's actually like more like 167 messages.
Yeah, you cannot give me a voicemail
Yeah,
because
inbox
it's
is
full.
way-
It's full and I
mean,
forgot the password.
Okay, cool. And he just like clicks a button on the side, and it's not really a button. It's more just like a smoother part in the stone that you can like flick your thumb over, and it collects his contact information.
Nice.
Look at us go. Making friends.
Yeah, making friends, finding cool people.
Well,
You're welcome.
Where are you headed?
To the movies.
to I don't
Resort.
remember the town name. Beaufort? Resort?
Busor
Busor.
Yeah,
or
Yeah.
Bursor.
we got there, but
You mean
Bursor! That's where we're going.
It's Bursor or Busor because I can't.
It's
I looked
I
at the
remember.
word
It's
and I-
Bursor.
that's it.
correct.
Yeah.
I'll remember it from now on.
Yes. I see. Good luck.
Thank
Things
you.
there are interesting. Have you been before?
How so?
Well, it is a chaotic city.
Chaotic.
There is a lot going on constantly. Obviously, it's a place reserved for the upper echelon of society, essentially, as they make their way to and from the Emperor's palace. And though it is also a hotbed for, shall we say, illegal activities?
Ooh,
Like
boys.
us.
We'll fit right in.
I mean, yes and no.
Yes.
It is
I heard a yes.
I got you.
high society, less than savory activities, if you get what I mean.
Well, that's the boring kind.
Cocaine.
I mean, yes, there's a rampant drug market. Very, very, yes. Cocaine is quite high. Actually, it's fantasy cocaine. Thank you very much.
It sparkles. That's
it
the
does.
only difference.
There's extra glitter. Because glitter is the herpes of the art world.
So true.
I'm not wrong. You can never get rid of it. It's forever.
It's true.
Herpes is forever. That's what one of my professors literally opened lecture with, was herpes is forever, so let's talk about it. It's like, cool. We're gonna
That's like-
talk about feline herpes.
Okay.
It was feline
Just-
herpes, but like, and equine actually.
While herpes is forever, it's not symptomatic forever. Glitter
Correct.
is symptomatic constantly.
That's true.
That is true.
And
You're not wrong. You're not wrong with that.
Just so everyone's clear, because there's the high chance of 3 of the 4 of us have herpes.
I do.
About 80% of.
Cats.
2 of my cats have herpes.
Oh, gross. I didn't know cats could get it.
It's feline herpes virus, so it's different. It comes out as like a conjunctivitis and basically like a cold. They get like crazy, and kittens die from it though. But like everybody else can handle it fine. Yeah.
You had a rough life.
Who did? Oh yeah, Sparky definitely did have it at the end there.
This takes a lot.
Yeah, no, he definitely had. It's like a chronic upper respiratory infection. Peso and Stuart get it when they get stressed.
Poor baby.
They're good babies. He's finally stopped moving. I'm so proud of him. Okay, back to D&D. So yes, there is a flowering drug market. There's a lot of gambling dens. There's actually a rather large casino there as well. Um, yeah. So
How it's lucky. That's not what I meant. That was supposed to be a full sentence.
how,
but it didn't come
it's
out.
lucky. Okay, think of a response. He just kind of turns to you and is like, I mean,
Our lucky day. Let's go see Ocean's 11.
Back on movies.
okay. There are movie theater. Well, I mean, cinemas where the people put on plays that you guys can watch. That I guess some may refer to as movies, but because people are moving in front of you. But I digress. Is there? I guess. Do you want to stay here for the night? You can camp with us for the evening, or do you? This is getting to the awkward point. Like, do you?
Maybe we should
Are you-
just leave.
Yeah, do you want to kick us out or?
It's okay if you just want us to leave.
Yes,
We won't.
it's fine.
We can go.
You got your
Okay.
business. Like we understand.
Well, let's just go.
We're leaving.
Okay,
Nice to
bye-bye.
meet you. Thanks for not tattling on us nor killing us. Appreciate it.
There's no one around.
You as well.
And they all just kind of like nod, and then they're like milling about. As you guys
Will.
head off once again, and that is day 1 of your travels. As you continue to head to Bursar, can I get another D4, please?
I'll do it.
Yep, you got it. I did bad.
Another one.
Another one.
It's the same guy.
They moved their camp.
Guys. No,
They
I'll
moved
just
When
go
we
down
camped, they moved.
the list. Can I get stealth checks?
Dirty 20.
Oh no. 2.
27 again.
Okay.
What's
Can I get the
my-
average?
$20 plus 2 plus 27. 30. Whoa, that's not right.
All right.
Hold on. 16, technically 17 if you round.
Okay. So you guys are making your way through woods, and then you kind of like come to a open field. Seems to be a location of one of the various farms. This one happens to be a silk farm, so there's a bunch of like silkworms in barns located across the property, and you manage to skirt your way across, almost getting caught by some workers in the area and in fact the owner of the manor, but you manage to sneak your way through without getting caught. Can I get and that is your second day. Other than that, you're able to make it through without much trouble. Can I get one more D4, please?
Christine, your turn.
I'll take some time. 2.
Okay. So as you guys you're relatively close to Bursar, and you are like skirting. You've just crossed the Glaceron. Did I say that it was on the east side or the west side of it?
West.
Okay, yeah. So you've just crossed the river, and you're like winding your way back up towards Bursar. and you reach a kind of like darker patch of forest than the rest of the area. And in order to stay off the main roads, you kind of had to like venture into the woods or forest there, the Bearingland Forest there a bit more. And as you're making your way through, can I get perception checks from everybody? Please. Thank you.
Well, I got an 8, which was a nat 1 on the die. Can my Steel Defender also make a perception check?
They give you the help action.
Okay.
I got an at 20.
I have a 19.
13 that time.
Okay. With that nat 20 and the 19, you guys, there's something following you. It's big. Potentially more than one somethings.
How big?
Large. So in D&D, the monsters are small, medium, large, huge,
Goliath.
Goliath or something like that, yeah. So, this is a large friend.
Oh, it's a friend.
You don't know. It could be friend, could be foe.
I don't even know it's there. I'm fine.
Could be demon. Yeah, no, Blizzard, you're just like stealthing along.
Yep.
Should we keep walk? See what if it does anything?
Yeah, we could. My Steel Defender can't be surprised, so I'm guessing my Steel Defender could see it. But I'm just like, there's nothing there.
Can I make the mimic look at it and see if the mimic can make itself into what it is? I'm looking at the mimic and it's looking behind me.
Have the mimic give me an intelligence check.
Let's see if it's smart. It has a -3 to intelligence.
That's pretty good.
I got a 19 though, so 16.
Okay, yeah, no, so the mimic kind of like peeks over your shoulder, looking behind you, and it seems like it manages to catch whatever this thing is, and it like crawls down, it like skitters down your arm as like a little spider, and then comes into your hand, and then morphs into this like, it's essentially looks like an emaciated dog with a spiky tail. It's not like anything you've quite seen before, and it's massive and drooling and angry looking, and it like growls at you a little bit.
What'd you say, Kristen?
Sounds like a beast.
The beast?
The beast?
It is not, in fact.
I think it's probably a fiend. If you're like looking categories of like what things are.
So I have stuff for beasts.
You cannot befriend this thing.
Damn it.
Unfortunately, fiends are not befriendable. Very easily.
Unless you're Sierra.
Willow's chasing her tail.
Marty Cat does that sometimes. She's very stupid.
Can we run it?
So what are you doing?
I can outrun it, and Blizzard can probably outrun it. I highly doubt you can outrun it.
What do you need to outrun it?
Walking speed. What's your walking speed?
Mine's 30 feet.
Decisions. You got 1 round to decide what you're gonna do.
6 seconds.
6 seconds.
We should scatter. We should at least all run different directions first, and see who it follows.
Good idea.
Okay.
It's gonna be me.
1, 2, 3.
You guys all look at each other, nod, and bam, take off in 3 different directions. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna assign you each a number, just on order of how you appear on my screen. So Kobe, you're 1, Davis, you're 2, Christine, you're 3, and then I'm gonna roll.
And if it's a 4, then he doesn't see us.
4, both of them go after one person.
Both of them? Oh yeah, I forgot there's 2.
There is in fact 2. Blizzard, you take off going straight. Neither of them go after you.
Oh.
They beeline for the 2 that take off sideways. So one is chasing after you, Roki, and the other is after you, Tommy. Can everybody roll me initiative?
What's their speed?
I will let you know potentially.
11.
I got another nat 20. Oh, Deacon, don't dig in the carpet.
We'll get those in just 1 second. I just need to remember these. Okay. Who got anything between 15 and 20 something? Okay, what'd
I
you
got
get?
a nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay. Blizzard, what'd you get?
11.
And Roki, what'd you get?
2.
Okay.
11 with a +7, might I add.
11 with a +7. Oh boy, that was unfortunate.
Mm.
So, you guys, Tommy, there is one chasing after you. You guys were about 15 feet ahead of it, and I'm gonna say that you guys like took off and managed to get a full round of movement in, so you were about 40 feet ahead, or 45 feet ahead. However, this beast is like on your flippy flapping tail, catching up very quickly. It's your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna take, because I know if this, I'm gonna look behind me. Can I see it's going after Roki?
You can see one chasing you directly and one chasing Roki directly.
Okay, I'm gonna use a step of a wind as a bonus action to jump over that disengage, but I'm just gonna flavor it as I pretty much like jump straight up so it runs past me and start heading back towards Roki.
Okay.
And then can I make it to the one? Sorry, they're doing. Can I make it to the one at Roki?
Roki, what's your movement speed?
Am I walking?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
30 feet.
Okay. 30. Tommy, what's yours?
45.
45? Okay. Yeah, you'd be able to get back to it then.
Okay. And I'll attack that one. And I go, bad doggy. I try to like smack it on its snout. And got an 18 to hit.
That does hit.
And I'll take both attacks at once. 15.
Okay.
Well, this is much... Did both of those hit?
Oh, yes, both of those hit. Sorry, I thought that was...
No. This is much harder now that you've given me so many dice because I don't have enough dice to do these. Okay, so hold on.
Well, it looks like we all know what we're getting for Christmas. More dice.
16. I gotta roll 10d6 altogether. 16. 29. 35 plus 6. 41 damage.
Hell fucking yeah. So Tommy, you just leap your way over there and 1-2 punch this dog in the snout, and it like yelps and jumps backward, completely surprised by your attack. And is that all you would like to do with your turn?
Yes.
Okay. It is going to leap at you for a bite, and let's see. Does a 19 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I gotta find the right dice. That's not the right one. 1, 2, 3. You take 23 piercing damage, and then it's going to take another attack at you. Yeah, that's gonna hit. It's like a 23. And then I need a con save from you as its tail whips around and smacks you for another 3 damage. Or 3, 4, 5, 7 damage, sorry.
14.
Just meets it. Yeah, so you're good. But you take 7 poison damage.
Ow, bad doggy.
As the tail slams into you and gives you a little bit of itchiness. Okay, Lizard, you ran
Straight.
your movement straight ahead,
Mm.
so you'd have to backtrack either to your left or to your right, equidistantly to reach either one of these creatures.
I will go to the one where my friends are because I don't want to be caught dead again. So yeah, I will run that way. Do I? How close? Can I make it all the way there easily? Like no issues.
What your speed is 30?
30. Yep.
You'll be like 10 feet away.
Okay. So yeah, I will go there, and I'll stop 30 feet away
You gonna use your longbow?
because I'm gonna use my longbow. So let me get my 2 attacks here. Oh man, it's so nice having a huge modifier because that turns into a 19. And then that turns into 28.
Yep.
So both those hit.
Yeah.
Okay, it's some dice. Luckily, I have enough dice, but it's still a lot. And then I need a couple of these. Okay, now it's just the math.
Yeah, I didn't think about the math portion when I did this.
47 damage.
Nice. That's a pretty solid hit. That's 2 arrows, right? Or is that one?
That is 2 arrows.
Okay. So Blizzard, you run up and you whip some arrows onto your bow. You do like 2 at once fire?
Oh, heck yeah.
Okay, so you whip out and you slam these 2 arrows into your bow string, and as they touch the bow string, they immediately start getting frosty as this magical energy from your bow permeates them, and they fly forward, slamming into this creature. How much of that was cold damage? Do you know?
Yeah, actually. 23.
Okay. Slamming into them, and give me an insight check.
Oh, what's my insight? That's the number. 13.
You don't notice anything in particular. This is like your first time using the weapon, so
Yeah.
it seems to be working pretty well.
Yeah.
So
And I will use my bonus action so that I can I can choose what thing my Steel Defender does. And my Steel Defender, which has 40 feet of movement, will be right next to it. I will have it do its Force Empowered Rend melee attack. So that'll be.
So you're basically a mechanical Beastmaster mage.
Yes. So that'll be 16 to hit.
16 just hits, yeah.
Sweet. So that is 10 force damage.
Cool. It recoils. What does that look like? 'Cause we haven't discussed your Steel Defender.
Well, my Steel Defender is a little Micah. We all know that we all like a little terrier mix. I haven't come up with a name for it yet. I will. It's not just going to be Micah. I'm going to come up with a cool name for it. But I just kind of look at my Steel Defender, give it a nod and point, and then it just comes up, and then this attack. I'm gonna say it just kind of like barks. Just makes a big bark, and it shoots just a tiny blast that only goes like a few feet in front, and then it just slams into it.
Yes, I love that. So this force bark from your Steel Defender resonates forward and vibrates through this creature's chest, and it kind of like shakes and shimmies and does not seem to enjoy it. As the one that was over by or chasing Kobe initially, or Tommy, catches up with you all because they have goddamn fast movement. and it's going to leap at who was the farthest back? Probably Tommy, right? It's gonna leap at Tommy then. For another bite attack, and that's really gonna hit. And you should have just kept my damage dice out when Fudge Nuggets was
Don't know why you put them away.
Deacon, stop.
So
looking.
you're going to take 21 piercing damage as it bites into you, and then does I don't know if this does a 15 hit your AC?
Yeah, just.
A 15 does? Okay. Then can I get another con save, please? And you're gonna take another 13 piercing damage.
Okay, I got 2 left, so that's great. 12.
Hold on. So, you are now poisoned and paralyzed. But you can make a save at the end of your turn to get out of the paralyzed condition, but you are poisoned.
Convenient.
As this tail whacks into you and you feel this like heat rising from the area, and it seems to spread through your veins, freezing you in place briefly.
Is it my turn?
Sorry, I lost train of
That's okay.
I had to look at who was on my initiative. Roki, it's your turn.
Tommy.
If you do the long
Long
rest, it
rest.
should.
Manually go if you do long rest, yes.
I already did that.
So under it, make sure. Oh no, never mind. It doesn't have anything.
What do you mean reset it? Like it looks like your little dots are being used.
Like there's some that I can't use. My healing ones I can't use.
Because the dots are.
Oh, would that be on the?
That would be from the staff.
Recharge it?
Yeah, we'd have to roll. We have to roll. Well, it gets 1d4 back a day. It's been 3 days and you haven't used it. So, yes, you can get them all back.
So yeah, if you click on whatever the dots are, it should take them away.
So I can take away 4 back?
Yeah, take them all away.
Yeah.
You gotta stop. You're
So my turn.
Yes, it is your turn.
Where are the beasts currently? I'm sorry.
So the beasts are just behind you, and then Tommy is kind of behind them, and then Blizzard is in the trees.
Okay.
Back a ways a little bit. And also your unicorn will go on your turn as well, and your mimic can also go on your turn as well. And I sent you their stat blocks, so if you want them to do things today, you can have them, or you don't have to if you do not want to.
Frosting can heal people. Good. Okay, so I can inspire people.
Correct.
Right.
Deacon, sit. Lay down. Lay down.
They haven't hurt me yet.
Nope.
They have not hurt you yet. No.
Only Tommy.
No, just me.
Just
Our
I've done
frontline brawler.
64 damage. So if
told
you
you
do
I'm
get
throwing
hit,
your bad guys at you.
if you do get hit, you might be pretty screwed pretty fast.
I'm gonna use a fireball.
Okay. I gotta do some deck saves.
Yeah.
I'm not in the way, right?
No, you definitely are, but Christine, if you go to Meta Magic and click off, it'll be towards the bottom. They both failed their deck saves. There'll be some little squares. If you click on one of those and mark one of those off, you can do a careful spell and keep your friends from getting hit by your fire.
I was about to say my steel defender is in that area as well.
How do you get to meta magic?
Oh god.
Go to your actions screen, and it
Skills?
shouldn't be near the bottom of your actions screen.
I'll pull it up so I can tell you.
Oh, okay, there it is.
Yeah, and then you just mark off 2 of the little meta magics.
I don't see.
Wow. Yeah, no, it's not coming in with. Oh, I'll go. Sorry, if you go under action and go all the way down, and it'll be sorcery points. and you'll mark off 2 of those. You have 9 currently.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. And then you can do Careful Spell, which will basically prevent you from burning your
My friends.
Correct.
Yay!
There's my. All right. Fireball.
They both failed their dex saves. So you rolled that. And then you also get an added 3d6. You'll have to manually roll because I wasn't able to put in D&D Beyond. You said 20 damage though?
20 damage. 3 d6s is what you said?
Correct.
3. 11.
Okay. So that's 31.
Yes.
And it's going to hit both of them. Hold on, I gotta put my. Give me an insight check as this slams into them.
20.
20. So you notice that as this fire slams into them, it seems like that maybe these guys are also from a demonic realm, and maybe, just maybe, they're a little bit more resistant to flames. Like they do
So they
seem
get half.
they seem to get hurt, but not as much as you would have expected.
That's inconvenient for me.
Yeah, I didn't realize it when I chose these guys, but I was looking and I was like, oh, they're resistant to like all the things.
Oh, they were resistant to the cold too. Damn it.
Oh, cold too? That's all, yeah. I have cold and I have hot.
It's okay. But you did a substantial amount of damage. Would you like to do anything else with your turn, or have Frosting do anything?
2 actions.
That was your action, so you can have a bonus action or reaction still.
Okay, nope. And then Frosting would like to go heal Tommy.
Okay. How many? I said how much healing did I say that was? Like 2d8? I think is what it was.
2d8 plus 2 hit points.
Okay, so yeah, you can roll that. Either Kobe can roll it or you can roll it.
Oh, you can roll it.
8.
Oh, thank you.
So plus 2, so 10.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. So 10, 2.
It's really cute because Frosting, I how do I tell her?
Does she pretty much barf glitter all over me?
That's perfect.
She pretty much glitter all over you.
So
And I'm like signaling her what's doing. And then she turns and looks at you with a crazy look in her eyes, and she comes charging over. Barf glitter.
and just like
Yeah, you feel better now.
Is it like a full on like? Wait, is it like a full on like barf like
Yeah.
or is it like a regurge where it's just like puh?
Yeah, it's like a kid. Like,
Oh,
you're like, what the
is-
fuck is she doing?
Roki, is he okay? Oh no. Actually, this isn't that bad.
Sick.
Oh, this isn't. I guess it's not that bad.
I'm already in love with Frosting. This is the best decision I've ever made.
Yep.
As a GM. Okay, is that all you would like to do with your turn, Roki and Frosting?
Yes.
Okay, Tommy and your mimic, who I don't believe has a name.
No, I haven't named him yet. I still probably won't name him today. I don't know. Maybe I'll ask him one day. But right now I might die, so I'm gonna attack all these things and then run.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack the injured one first.
Okay.
Does a 9 hit?
No.
Okay. A 16.
A 16 does.
Okay, I'll roll this first, because... Oh my god, this is a lot of math now. 11, 12, 13, 14.
That happens.
So 16... Wait, there's another dice. 16, 17. 21 damage on the first hit. And then I'll use... Flurry of blows. Actually, what does poison? I'm paralyzed. Never mind.
Oh fuck yeah! I forgot you're paralyzed. You have to make your
I'll make a roll.
Yeah,
if I can.
it's a saving throw. Con save.
A dirty 20.
Okay, yep, you're out of the paralysis.
Okay, so then I'll do a flurry of blows and then do 2 attacks. Do you want me to roll again, or do you want to just use that first one or those 2?
So it actually is your saving throws at the end of your turn. So
Is it a bonus at? Oh.
But you could still do a bonus action. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay. Yes.
The flurry of blows, I get 2 hits for.
Yes. Sorry, I forget you can do flurry of blows. Yes, you can do that.
No, it's okay. Do you want me to do whole new rolls for that?
No.
Okay.
It's the same damage, right?
Yeah, 21.
Okay. So that's all you can do. So that wolf is going.
And then I run further away than other people.
It will get an opportunity attack.
Don't run. Stay by it. My steel defender's there.
Okay, I only got 12 health.
Well, if you run, you're probably just gonna get downed.
Okay. I guess I won't run.
Okay, well that's okay because the one to most recently anger it. Sorry, both of my sons are falling off my lap at once. It's a struggle. I lost my train of thought. Oh, it's gonna attack Roki. Oh fuck. Oh, sorry.
Is it running at Roki, or is it staying within 5 feet of my steel defender?
It is staying within 5 feet of your defender.
Disadvantage. It uses its reaction to give it disadvantage on the attack.
On both attacks or just one?
Good question. I mean, it's a reaction that imposes disadvantage on a creature within 5 feet not attacking the defender. So I don't know. That's just the wording it has.
Wait, can you read that again?
So it imposes disadvantage on a creature within 5 feet not attacking the defender.
And is it like a one-time use?
It's a reaction. So yeah,
it's just a reaction. Okay, so it would affect one, which is good because that was a 4 and a nat 20. So the 4 is a +7, so it's still an 11, which I don't think hits your AC.
Roki's squishy, but not that squishy.
Yeah, I think you have 12 or 13.
I think she has 13.
Oh, I didn't need to roll disadvantage for that one, so we're going to try that again. And that is exactly a 12 to hit you with the...
What's your AC?
13.
Your AC is 13? Okay, so both of them miss. Apparently I can't hit you.
Steel defender!
I see this and I'm like, wait, come on.
Power across.
So basically, it goes to attack Roki, and this little dog-like metal creature leaps in between and kind of like growls, and it like throws the dog off its rhythm, and it is not able to attack you. And that goes to Blizzards.
Well, I shall have my homunculus bird fly over to Tommy, so that I may not get close to these things, but cast Cure Wounds and have it use its reaction to put the Cure Wounds on Tommy for me.
Oh, thank you.
So you will be getting back. I'm going to cast it at a 3rd level as well, because you need health points.
Yes.
So that you get 20 back.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Don't die.
Do you want me to run away or keep hitting it?
Yes. One of those 2 options. And then what should I do as my bonus action? I guess the thing I'll do as a bonus action is just use my branding smite to have that ready for my next attack.
Branding smite, okay.
Yeah, I got branding smite.
You have branding smites now? You like, for 5 seconds I was like, did you dip into paladin too?
No,
Artificer, right?
Yeah, this artificer, is the one that gets the 2 smites. So the branding smite, and then later the I can't remember what the other smite is.
Okay. Cool. Okay. So that's Blizzard's turn. So that goes to the other Wolfie, who is going to do one attack at Roki and one attack at Tommy. The first one to bite Roki is 25. So I think that pretty sure that hits.
Sorry, Tommy.
Sorry. Oh, this is Roki. Let's get this first.
Roki.
I haven't rolled Tommy's.
Is that one? Wait, is that one within 5 feet of my steel defender?
Correct.
Wait, no, I already used the reaction this round, right?
Yeah, you already used the
okay,
reaction.
yeah. Darn. Okay.
Roki, you take 15, 19 piercing damage.
19.
Correct.
Oh.
And Tommy, I just rolled a freaking nat 20. I'm not kidding. I'm so sorry.
Tommy.
I'm so
It
sorry.
wasn't on the bite, so it's not gonna it's only 48 instead of 8d10, so
Well,
it's better theoretically. I rolled almost max damage. 20, 31 piercing
Okay,
damage.
I got 1 health left.
yes!
Save, please.
The cure wounds helped.
Okay, well, I guess from what the monster told me to just kill everything and I guess die. So I guess I'll have to kill this thing and hopefully not die.
That is fair.
Can I get a con save from you as well, Tommy?
No, why the fuck do you need that on top of
You're
everything
paralyzed.
else? 17?
As this tail whoops into you. Okay, you're good. Still up, not poisoned. I mean, you're poisoned, but like not paralyzed. So that goes to you, Roki. What would you like to do?
Well, fire as well as I'd hoped it would be. Oh, but I can use a reaction, can't I, now that I've been hit?
Oh yeah, you can use your Hellish Rebuke if you want as your reaction.
Yes, I do want.
Okay.
I want very much.
I make a dex save, I believe. That is a 13, which I think is below yours.
Was needed.
What?
It says dex 17.
Yep. So you can roll your damage.
11. That's weak.
That was weak.
And it's fire damage, correct?
Yeah.
It's fire damage. Got another 3d6.
Yeah, that you rolled 3d10 and had a 2 and a 1 in that. That's
that's rough.
So 22.
So 22. Okay.
Oh.
Correct.
So 11.
You're resistant. So 11 essentially. But so I'm forgetting how to talk. So Roki, as this creature bites into your arm, you basically just like bleed flames into its mouth from your skin in anger, and it flinches backwards, yelping and kind of like backing up as these flames lick from your skin into its mouth. And that is just your reaction, so you still have an action and a bonus action. So what would you like to do? I know you've got a lot of spells to look at.
I do. I'm looking at Wall of Fire here.
Okay.
Are we all in the same area if I put a wall between us and the creatures?
Tommy,
You did it careful.
It's a wall of fire, so it would. Is it a straight line or is it a circle? I gotta look.
You can make it a circle around somebody or a line.
Yeah.
Okay. So technically,
If you did another careful spell with sorcery points, you could avoid Tommy because she is technically within melee range, so she's within 5 feet of these two guys, as well as the steel defender. But you technically could, and then they could disengage on their turns and like back up.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 more careful.
Yeah, it would take another 2.
2 more points. Okay. Spells.
Forgot to mention
And that does 5d8. Each creature within his own dex saving throw. So it's 2 dex saving throws. A 4 and a 16. So neither of those pass.
18. 3d6s?
Yes.
Lots of fire.
So what's the total?
26.
How do you kill one of them?
Blue wall fire.
Yeah. What does it look like? No.
The wall. Well, I'm being very careful about where I put the lines of the wall. See my hands like this and making so it started like this and then I'm like closing it in like a circle around them, but like careful. I'm like, this is Tommy.
You're like, this is Tommy and this is
my hands very carefully.
Like,
Did not hurt my friends. And then the wall shoots up from the ground. And maybe one of them was standing a little too close. It got real silly.
Yes, they both actually got hit with this full, and one of them disintegrates into a pile of ash as this flames encircle it, and the other one steps backwards, surrounded by flames, yelping angrily and growling, and that goes to Blizzard.
Oh wait, my unicorn has to go.
Oh yes, your unicorn. Sorry. Yes.
More glitter on Tommy.
It's gonna just be more glitter on Tommy. Okay.
I'm gonna say she never left Tommy's side, so I just re-signal at her, and then she goes. And Tommy can't move, and it's like shit. And some more glitter.
Oh, thanks.
2d8.
Makes me really nervous when she makes that sound.
12 plus 2, so 14.
Cool. Thank you.
Okay. And that goes to Blizzard. Hey, Pacer, are you back?
Does it go to me? Doesn't it go to...
Yes.
No, Tommy's at the top of the order.
Oh, shit. Sorry, I was, like, thinking the beast just went. Yes, it's Tommy.
No, yeah, Roki's at the bottom of the order, Tommy's at the top of the order.
I don't know what drug I'm on. All of them.
The careful spell, if I... Does it... So can I jump through the wall and then jump back to the other side of the wall?
Yeah, you're basically in a bubble.
Okay, so cool. I'm gonna try to kill this thing, hopefully. But then at the end, once I hit it, and then I'll back on the other side of the firewall to hope it doesn't.
Okay. It will get an opportunity attack, but...
No, it won't, because I'm gonna be doing one attack and then one step of the wind.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Well, I guess 2 attacks and then a step of wind.
Okay.
Because it will be my flurry of blows. Okay, so
like that.
An 18 to hit and a 24 to hit.
Yes, both of those hit.
Okay, so 10, 15, 19. 20, 30, 24.
All them dies.
35 damage.
Nice. That's just like force, correct? That's what I told you.
Yes. Or bludgeoning. I think
Yeah.
they like fall under the same. Well,
Yeah,
who
they're
knows?
similar, but they're both magical, so it doesn't matter.
Yes, and then that's my actual action will be the step of the wind to move back and away,
Okay.
not 5 feet, somewhere on the other side of the firewall, so where it can't see me.
Okay. So Tommy, you leap in there, give it a couple solid punches to the nose. It takes another step backward, cringing and flinching away from the flames and your fists, and then you leap back behind the wall just as it kind of gains its bearings and steps forward to try and step towards you. And you are able to dodge out of the way with that beautiful step of the wind. That goes to Blizzard. Now it's your turn because I know how to read.
Now it's my turn. Well, Blizzard is going to shoot some arrows. Ooh, that's 26, and that's 16.
Both of those will hit.
Oh, sweet. I love being able to roll a 4 and hit. Okay.
Satisfying, man.
So all the dice again. Oh, wait, I need to add 2 more d6 because one of those had my branding smite.
Oh yeah, and then let me know which ones are cold damage.
Yep. I'll roll these.
Is the Brandy Smite radiant?
Yes.
Yeah, I figured. I don't need to know that though.
What? It's not. What? Motherfucker.
I didn't make this creature, but it's
Okay.
not effective.
Damn. This thing's strong.
Okay, so 22 cold.
22 cold. Okay.
So 11.
And then 12 other.
Do you do anything fancy to fire your arrows this time?
This time I am going to just kind of, instead of doing 2 at the same time, I'm just going to quickly loose 2. So I'll go quick 1, launch it a little too quick so it almost hits my Steel Defender, but instead goes right into the creature's foot. And then the other one, and that one didn't have the smite on it. That was just kind of, I was like, darn, I should take my time on the shot. So I take like half a second more, and then I loose this shot, and it just kind of goes a little bit higher. Still almost hits the Steel Defender, but then that one goes a little bit higher in the arm of it, and then I'm like, smitey time, and it just kind of radiates a little.
Yeah, it radiates not only that cold energy that you've been getting used to, of like this frost, almost like it's freezing their veins, but it's like glowing this bright blue color as the radiant energy releases from your arrow as well. Now it is going to, I believe it has to make a dex save to get through this wall of fire to try and to attack anybody. I need to double check that, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. One side of the walls.
Oh yeah, and Steel Defender, since I didn't take the bonus action to do anything with it, takes the dodge action. So.
Just for the first time in my turn. Okay, yep. So it is going to have to make another dex save to hopefully not take as much damage. It does pass the dex save, but I believe it still takes half.
Steel Defender gets opportunity attack.
Yeah, so if you want to still roll the damage again for that firewall, and then let me know what it is.
Lay down, Papa.
Steel Defender also gets an opportunity attack.
Oh, yes it will. You can roll that.
The 23 to hit. So
Yep, that'll hit.
Okay.
Lay down. There you go.
So another 10 force.
Okay.
As it just kind of goes, yip. At it as it's trying to run away.
You want to roll that 5d8? Actually, you know what? You don't even fucking have to roll it because your 5d8 plus those 3d6, even if you rolled all ones, and even though it's half twice, it will still so...
Had about 110 HP.
Yeah. It had
shit.
exactly 110 HP, actually. As it goes to leap forward to take out Tommy. And it unfortunately fries very quickly into another pile of ash. And you guys are out of initiative. You have
figured out my dog puzzle. Yay!
Your dog
It was
puzzle.
a puzzle?
Just murder them.
Were we supposed to do something else?
No.
Roki charred both of them.
Tiomara. I love
Okay.
her. Thanks.
So this was
I
your
like
first
Tiomara's
day of travel.
tattoo.
You guys are beat up to hell, having
I-
to deal with these attacks.
I didn't take a single lick of damage.
Yeah, you didn't take any damage. But good job.
I recall
I'm
my
like
homunculus
covered
to
in
my
dog
arm.
slobber, and I'm like,
And glitter.
Yeah, all the vomit.
I want a shower.
So there's actually a river like right next to you guys. You could go to the river.
Oh, that
and
river's about to get contaminated.
because you are just outside of the city now of Bursar, and so you can begin to make your way there. In front of you is a sprawling metropolis. Think it's not quite like a modern city. Like there's no like cars or anything, obviously, but it is bustling. There are carts pulled or carriages pulled by horses, and then some carriages that just kind of move along on their own, seemingly by magic, throughout the
Like
city.
a car.
Essentially a car but magic. Yeah, but it's not like a car. There's not like smoke and fumes is what I meant.
Let me have my fantasy vehicles.
God damn it, Davis, stop calling me out. No. And there are people literally everywhere. Nearly everyone is dressed like super fancy. Like there is a distinct difference between this city and pretty much every other city you've been to. Even the capital of Sokas, in Avela, was not this fancy. Even in the highest district you went to, like this is like black tie. There are people everywhere, lots of noises, and I think that's where we're going to end for tonight. As you guys step forward into this bustling metropolis to see if you can find what's going on with Avandra.